I'm Keano Smith, and this is Clutch Sports. Week 8 of college football was absolutely demoralizing. This college football season for us fans has been terrible, especially for us Clemson fans. With some of your favorite teams winning and others losing, there is so much to unfold. Let's get into it. As a Clemson Tigers fan, I say this from the bottom of my heart. I got 2 words for you. We suck. With a majority of the game consisting of the score being a tie for Clemson, or Clemson leading. In the fourth quarter, our very own Tigers still found a way to lose this game. With the final score ending in 28-20, the Hurricanes and the Tigers went into double overtime. Clemson QB Cade Klubnik's statistics may be impressive, but looks can be deceiving. He threw 18 of 34 passes for 314 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. With the Tigers' running game in shambles, Will Shipley nor Phil Moffitt had a good day. Cade Klubnik had an impressive negative 27 yards rushing. Whoop-de-doo. However, the one bright spot for Clemson's offense was Jake Brenningstool with 5 receptions for 126 yards. Clemson defense showed up and showed out, shutting Miami's offense out time and time again. Now the Hurricanes scraped away with a win. Freshman quarterback Emory Williams went 24 of 33 passes, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception, with Miami rushing for a combined 211 yards, which gave the Tigers defense a long night. The Hurricanes willed themselves to victory, and in the end, their will to win was greater than Clemson's. With a defensive stop in double overtime, the Miami Hurricanes finished this one out. Next up, the USC falls to another top 25 team. Utah defeated Caleb Williams and the Trojans this time with a 34-32 victory. Lincoln Riley and Caleb Williams were both stressed with the way officials handled certain penalties. However, that is no excuse. With a dramatic game-winning field goal, the University of Utah stunned their opposition like a skunk spraying its victim. Caleb Williams completed 24 of 34 passes for 256 yards. With Marshawn Lloyd rushing for 7 carries for 86 yards, he led the ground game for the USC. Yet, we did not see the high-powered USC offense we are used to seeing. Hopefully, they bounce back next week. So, let's talk about the U. Bryson Barnes threw for 235 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception. The 2 stars to help Utah to this victory was Jaquindon Jackson, who rushed for 26 carries and 117 yards. Next, wide receiver Sion Vaki caught 5 receptions for 149 yards. Ultimately, it came down to the last second, but congrats to Utah for pulling out this win. For our last topic of the day, the Buckeyes defeated the Nittany Lions. This was a hard-fought game for both teams. However, in the end, Ryan Day had a ray of sunshine and ultimately pulled up in front. For the Nittany Lions, Drew Aller threw under 50% for 191 yards and only 1 touchdown. Neither the rushing or receiving corps had impressive numbers. However, a main spotlight should be shined on the defense. Holding the Buckeyes to 20 points is unheard of, but not for this defense. With the tackles being made from the defensive linemen, linebackers, and defensive backs, the Nittany Lions had the Buckeyes offense in a chokehold. Moving on to the Buckeyes, Kyle McCord threw for 286 yards with 1 touchdown. Although these numbers are not impressive, a win is a win. The player of the game in my books is Marvin Harrison Jr. He caught 11 receptions for 162 yards. He is definitely someone to watch moving forward. In the end, the Buckeyes won 20-12, and if you watch this game, you would not be surprised. That's a wrap for this week's college football news. To stay up to date, make sure to check out my show every week to stay tuned into your favorite sports teams. I'm Keano Smith, and this is Clutch Sports.